In this session, we will learn data storage mechanisms available in Python. We will start with simple structures like list and then move on to more complex data structures like dictionary. A list is defined as a collection of values or items of different types. The items in the list are separated with commas and enclosed with square brackets. List is easily used in for loops for iterating over the data it stores. Python also provides pre-built functions to operate on the list. We can get number of items in the list using len function and maximum minimum values in the list using max and min functions. Here we define a simple list with numbers and print the content of the list. List also supports indexing and slicing operations in which we can access the objects in the list using index value of that object. Here we see that we are printing the first and third index value of the list. We can easily change any element in the list using slice operator. Here we assign new values to the elements in the list. In the output we can see the values at index 0 and 3 is updated with new values. Colon operator allows us to specify the range of objects in the list we want to access. Here we are accessing elements from index 2 to index 4, but the value of index 4 is not included in the output. We have seen for loop earlier and it is very easy to iterate over the items of the list using for loop. There are many built-in functions which we can use to modify the list. Let us see few of them in action. Here we define a list with numbers and use built-in functions of the list. Now using the append function, we can add new elements to the end of the list. In the output we can see that 6 is added to the list. Similarly, using remove function, we remove items from the list. The item at index 2 in the list is removed. In the output we see that 3 is removed from the list. Len function gives the number of elements in the list. Max function gives the maximum element and min function gives minimum element in the list. We can also sort the element in the list using sort function. Here we see sorted list is printed in the output. The next data structure we will see is tuple. Tuple is similar to lists with only two differences. First, that we cannot change the elements of the tuple once the tuple is defined. And second, tuple is defined using parentheses instead of square brackets. The items of the tuple are immutable, that is, they cannot be changed. We need to delete the tuple and redefine it to change its values. The slicing and indexing operations are same as we discussed in the list, but we can only access the items from the tuple, but cannot change it using the slice operator. So tuple is used in case where we need to store only read-only collections. That is when the values of the collection cannot be changed. The next data structure we will see is dictionary. It implements a key-value pair where keys are immutable. Let us see how to implement a dictionary in Python editor. Let us see how to implement a dictionary in Python. We define a dictionary object by using multiple key-value pairs separated by colon and enclosed within curly braces. In the output we can see the contents of the dictionary after printing it. Using slice operator we can access the values in the dictionary. We can also add, update and delete an entry using slice operator. Here we add new entry and set its value. In the output we see that new value is added in the dictionary. Likewise, we update the same entry with different value and see that the value is updated in the dictionary. To delete an entry, we used del keyword and that entry is removed from the dictionary. Dictionary can be easily used in for loop to access its content. Using for loop, we can access keys, values, and key value pairs as shown in this code. In the output, we can see that first for loop prints the key, whereas second for loop prints the values. The third for loop uses the items function on the dictionary object and prints both key value pairs.